You're watching Living the Dream. This is Roger Palomino.
Mimi Cortez.
Roger Palomino.
With Mimi Cortez. Living the Dream. This is going to be filmed here in Houston.
We're going to have many surprises coming up this season with new guests.
Living the dream, 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 dream.
Hey everyone, you're watching Living the Dream and we're in season 3. Now my next guest is a friend of mine, actress, and she has many talents because she not only does television, stage, voiceover work, wow, the list goes on, and a talented musician, I might add. Please welcome Cynthia Leal.
Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Oh yes, and I want to mention too our recent Telly Award for Dia Delivery.
Yes.
Yes, she is the lead correspondent and also executive producer of that. So we have a lot to cover. So
yes,
I guess I want to start off with the basics. How did you get started in this field of the arts?
Oh my gosh, it all started when I was like, no, I'm kidding. I'm not going to go through that.
When I was
whole,
5.
yeah. I mean, I had a very vivid imagination when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
And I would, you know, create a lot of different stories. And I always loved going to, actually watching novelas, right? I mean, who does?
Telenovelas?
Yeah, telenovelas. Oh, yeah. And so my parents or my mom, she loves to say how two things that caught my attention in telenovelas. There was this one actress who was mute in one of the novelas.
Oh.
And then on the next one, they hired her again and she could speak. So I would tell everybody, oh, she speaks, wow, you know, like I was so impressed by all that. And then, you know, the other time, just like how the guys were, you know, the good looking actors.
The leading actors.
Yeah, the leading actors.
Course.
But anyway, I actually always wanted to be, you know, in television and entertainment. I think music is my first love. I mean, my parents have recordings of me when I was 2 years old, and I'd grab the mic, and then, or I would call the radio stations just so that I could hear my voice back on the air, because I thought, that's awesome. How can you're talking, but I'm on through a machine and I could hear myself on a speaker. So I think that always caught my attention.
Yeah.
Since I was younger. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's where it started. Okay,
yes,
so the truth comes out.
Not a long time ago.
Yeah. No, because, I mean, you have a very impressive resume. Just to mention a few things, like in San Antonio, you're with Condra Artista Talent Agency.
Yes.
As an actress spokesperson from 2003 until recently.
Yes.
Be done.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no, and it's very impressive too. Also, you've done something like an online promo with Chase Banks credit card too, with that same agency.
Yes, I did. It was for Chase had or has a credit card for business owners, and so it was a promo online commercial. You know, so it's obviously longer than your typical 30-second or 1-minute commercial. But it was fun. I got to, of course, I had to memorize a lot of the stuff because we don't work with teleprompters or in-ear monitors or anything like that. So, but it was cool, and I got to pretend to be a wedding planner or a party planner. So, of course, they staged a party, and I'm like telling the people, okay, you go over here.
Yeah, this is what you do.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, and also your recent work that I actually got a witness on the Univision network on a commercial, the Western Union, and that's through your agency, Pastorini Bosby.
Yes,
in Houston.
the Western Union was.
So that was very impressive also, and you did something for Curve X, which is a toothbrush, an industrial video for that. Yeah.
I mean, a doctor, I don't recall where he was from. He invented a curved toothbrush, and you know, so this was an industrial for the dentists to be able to, you know, encourage them to try this brush and pass it out to their, you know, I guess patients, you know, dental patients.
To encourage them to use them, and that way they'll have good dental
hygiene,
health.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, and then, you know, the list continues, even like with Ford Focus in 2011, you walked in the video, and it was in Spanish, right?
Okay.
It says it walking around?
Yeah, it's a walk around. What happened, that one was a challenging one. That I had to relearn how to use an in-ear prompter, and they called it a walk around because they had the new Focus, and I was like totally sold on it. Not that I'm plugging, you know. But anyway.
Yeah. Right.
But it was, I had to explain all the different, you know, features of the Focus. Like I had to explain what the engine was or what kind of engine it had in there. I mean, I don't know about engines, and you know, a lot of different specific terminology that I had to use. I mean, the cool features are like, you know, the steering wheel. You know, it's simple. The sync, you talk, and then it listens to you, and then you can call somebody, or voice activated everything. You can do Wi-Fi. You can turn it into a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Yeah.
You know, so basically I was just explaining what the whole Focus was, the whole car, all the features about the car. So it was walked around, you know, so
that's what you meant by walk around.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I was
like, so you walked around the car?
Yes,
this is the Ford. This is the car right here. No, and that also led you eventually to TBH. Talento Bilingüe of Houston, which, you know, I have very fond memories because we both worked together on Bocon. And everything that you learned there also has helped you with what you've currently done with Dia Delivery. So
yeah, it actually has. I was at Talento Bilingüe of Houston, like Roger mentioned. You know, why am I saying that? Yeah, I mean, we started with Bocon, and then I kind of just kept taking the classes, and you know, I took the 1 year of the 2 year training program for actors, and which it was really intense, but I actually learned a lot in 9 months. You know, more than what I've probably learned in different individual workshops. But I do have to thank Angeles Romero for that, because you know, she always wanted to help us out and grab all the concepts, and she took her time. She, you know, she set up after hours, not after hours, but like out of classroom, you know, hours, extra hours to explain everything to the students. Whoever needed help, she was there.
Yeah, and she was very impressive too, because she always gave us this serene calmness that we all needed, which brings us to your work on Dia Delivery, and not just as the lead correspondent, but also executive producer. I mean, that's very impressive, because, you know, like I told you before, you're the Meredith Vieira of Houston. Because if you listen to her, and those of you that are watching, you want to hire her for voiceover work or anything on television, her voice is very serene. I mean, is there any secret tips that you want to give our viewers of what keeps you so calm?
So calm?
Under pressure?
Oh, calm under pressure. One thing I did learn from Angeles is breathing.
Yeah, proper breathing.
And breathing goes a long way, and I think the fact that I love to go running, you know, and at least as many times as I can, at least 3 times a week, if not more. But that also, you know, just routine breathing in and out, and you have this, I guess, rhythm. So I think that helps me.
Yeah, pacing, exercise, sleep too, because I think a lot of people take sleeping for granted.
No, sorry to have cut you off.
No problem.
But I do have to add, I have to have my 8 hours of sleep a day.
Yes.
Whether you know, it doesn't matter what time I can stay up till 2 in the morning, but I have to have my 8 hours, you know, like I have that rule.
It's important because that'll keep you sharp and focused, and you're able to do the job, you know, that's required of you. So is there anything that you want to add or tell our viewers that they don't know about Cynthia Leal that we haven't covered?
That they don't know about me that we haven't covered? Oh my goodness. That's a good question. No, I actually enjoy life. I always want to help people out. I think I'm a very helpful person, and you know, like I said earlier, I think if everybody has a chance to follow their dreams, you know, and I encourage everybody to do that. Don't be afraid to have people tell you, no, you can't do that. I mean, that's another part of the reasons why I've gotten to this point, is because I did have certain people in my life that didn't have faith. Not my family. My family was always very supportive. I mean, my mom and dad were like, okay, we don't really understand what you want to do, but have a backup plan and go for it, and keep, you know, as long as you're healthy and you're okay,
And
they're happy. But no, but I had someone outside of my family who wasn't really supportive, and that actually made me work harder.
Right. It made you push yourself.
Push myself, and so I think if don't be discouraged, you know, with other people. I think that's where I come from, and people that may not know me. I like to help people out. I really do.
Yeah, and it shows. I mean, your talent shows, the work that you do shows, and making it this far now is only the beginning, you know, like they always say, because this is how you're living your dream. You're living your dream through your work, through the work you do through your agency, and moving forward no matter what. So for those of you that want to be guests on our show or want to find out more about Cynthia or any of our guests, just write us at ltd@ltdtv.com, and it took me a while to get that. Or go to our Facebook profile and click like. So you were just watching Living the Dream with our special guest, Cynthia Leal, and personal friend of mine. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys next time.